So I got my GS 1000 1978 to try to tune the carbs. There's two screws. There's an air screw and a fuel screw. Fuel screw on the bottom. To get your bike running correctly, you need to adjust both. That's where you adjust the air, and you can obviously see that there's one on each carb. I did make sure the fuel mixtures were the same, 2 turns out on every single carb. I want to say 3/4 turn out on the fuel, but I don't think I'm getting enough fuel. Now it doesn't even sound like it's firing on all 4 cylinders. So when I read what everybody was doing, is they would have the fuel screws set at 1 turn out, half turn, 1 turn, and full turn. Okay. Now we can test. Popping, not a fuel is what I'm thinking. So I'm going to go ahead and do another half turn out on each one of the fuel screws. 3. Okay, let's try it now. Better, a lot better response. I still hear some popping, so okay, let's go ahead and do another half turn out. Since there's still a little bit of popping. 4. Okay, let's see how it runs now. I'm thinking it's gonna run a lot better. I've got 2 turns out on the air screw, 2 turns out on the fuel screw. So now it's time for a test drive. I actually do have my slippers on, so it's perfect. Okay, definitely hesitated. Now where I'm at is I've got 3 turns out on the air screw, 3 turns out on the fuel screw. I'm still getting some hesitation on the mid-range, and so I'm assuming it's going to be a jet issue. So we'll see what it does now. Well, so any suggestions? Feel free to comment. I got the fuel screws at about 3 turns out on each one, and I got the air mixture screws turned out like 3.5, I think, just about 3.5. Any other ideas you guys might have, feel free to comment and let me know what you think.